Hey everybody, it's Bob Yeazel. Please excuse my voice. I'm just recovering from a bout with bronchitis, and the voice is not back to where it should be yet. But anyway, I want to share a few thoughts with you. I just finished reading a book that I have been intending to read for probably 20 years. And the name of the book is Man's Search for Meaning. It was written by a well-known psychoanalytic psychologist named Viktor Frankl. And what's remarkable about the book is that Frankl, the book was published in 1946, and it's gone through a series of editions, and it has now been published in 24 languages. But what's so remarkable about it is that Frankl spent 3 years in the Nazi concentration camp system. In the last, I think the last 8 or 9 months he spent in Auschwitz, which is probably one of the worst. And and he came out of that experience and was able to write a totally impactful, powerful book about finding meaning in life. It's probably, other than the Bible and maybe a couple of other books that I've read over the years, it's one of the most impactful and powerful books that I've ever read. And so, if you're not familiar with the book, I would encourage anyone to, to get a copy of it and read it. It's not a long book. It's only, I don't even know if it's 200 pages long. It took me maybe a day and a half to read. In fact, I was so impressed with it and so impacted by it that I'm rereading it, and I probably will reread it a number of times because there's just so much in it. And the reason that it's other than the idea that all of us are searching for meaning in our lives. And what is it? How do we find it? What does that mean? And especially in the business that I'm in the network marketing business, the idea of finding a meaning and purpose in your life, it translates into how you run your business. In fact, there's one quote that I want to share with you out of the book that it's fairly long, so I'm going to read it to you. And it goes like this. And this is really, really aimed directly at people who are involved in the online internet marketing business. It says, "Don't aim at success. The more you aim at it and make it a target, the more you're going to miss it. For success, like happiness, cannot be pursued. It must be ensued. And it only does so as the unintended side effect of one's personal dedication to a cause greater than oneself, or as the byproduct of one's surrender to a person other than oneself. Happiness must happen, and the same holds for success. You have to let it happen by not caring about it. I want you to listen to what your conscience commands you to do, and go on to carry it out to the best of your knowledge. Then you will live to see that in the long run, I say, success will follow you, precisely because you had forgotten to think about it." I mean, that's really so true, especially in this business. The people that I know who are the most successful in this business are the ones who have never striven to be successful, to make a lot of money. They're making a lot of money because they didn't think about it. That wasn't their aim. Their aim was to help other people to be successful as well. And so when you do that, I mean, it's kind of a natural law of the universe, if you want to. I mean, I'm a Christian, so I believe that doing unto others as you do unto yourself is, comes back to you. So it's a universal principle that is true, whatever you believe. Whether you're a Christian, you're a Buddhist, you're a Muslim, you're whatever, you're atheist, agnostic. People are people, and if you concentrate on on doing things outside of yourself, be transcendent of yourself, then sooner or later success is going to come around, if that's what you're aiming for. I mean, in this business, of course you want to make money. That's why I'm doing it too. I mean, that's part of the reason why I got involved with network marketing, because I want to have to be able to create an income that's going to help support my family and do a lot of the other things that I want to do. But what I've learned over the course of the couple of years I've been involved in this business, that the more you try to concentrate on being successful, the less likely you are to be successful. Your aim, your focus has to be outside of yourself. And so, with that in mind, that's kind of what, that was one of the biggest takeaways I got from this book, other than, the amazing stories that he told in the book about how he was able to overcome the severity of the depersonalization that he went through, in the camps. But it was that struggle and that suffering that he went through that helped him to arrive at the philosophy that he exudes in this book about, because he's apparently, he died in 1997, and I've listened to a couple of videotapes that have been recorded over the years, and he was one of the most positive, encouraging people that you could ever meet. And so he was able to develop this psychotherapy that he used in his practice, based on the experiences that he had in the concentration camps. And at the end of the book, in the epilogue, there's another little story that's told about him. He was teaching a college class at, I don't know, he taught at several different universities, but anyway, he was talking to his students, and he asked them a simple question, and the question was, what is the meaning of life? And one of his students raised his hand and stood up and said, Dr. Frankl, the meaning of life is helping other people find a meaning to theirs. And that's really, in a nutshell, that's what it's all about, is helping other people find meaning in their life. And when you do that, you're going to find meaning in yours. So with that, I want to encourage you to pick up the book, read it. I mean, you can get it on Amazon. You can go to probably, it's still in print after 50 years, and so I don't know how many millions of copies it's sold, but it's a remarkable book. So with that, I'll close. If you found value in what I've shared with you today, then I'd appreciate it if you'd comment below. If you're on Facebook, leave a comment. If you're, I don't know wherever you're going to see this, but I would like to know if this had an impact on you. So with that said, I'll close and see you on another video. So have a great day.